Okay, I think I'm here. GG's on first, Caitlin. And I hope you stay safe and cool. Okay, I just had to check to make sure my mic was working. My audio went weird. Pretty much dislike outside in general, I get that. I like really like the heat all of a sudden. For the longest time I couldn't tolerate it. So I get that. Especially if meds agitate it. Outside in this economy? Hi Nagan. Nagan, you got whooped in the first game today. I was shooketh. Caitlin out of nowhere. I know I went to take a shower. Okay, I won't fault you. To be fair, I was almost late to my own stream because I was looking for snacks. I thought I was about to sneeze. It tricked me. What snacks did you get? I have Cheez-Its Party Mix. I'm kinda on the fence about it right now. It was like my favorite snack as a kid. But I feel like something about it has changed. Only good Cheez-Its are the extra toasty. Nagan, have we talked about this before? I feel like I'm about to make you mad. The extra toasty are too much of the extra toasty for me. Like, I feel like the toasty ones are special because they're like a sweet little bonus in the regular ones. See, I knew it. I knew it. It kind of just ends up tasting like burnt food for me. But I would take those before any of the ones that have like the powder on them. Like the flavors that have like the powder that sticks on your fingers, like Cheetos. I can't do those. Extra toasty means I don't have to sort out the toasty ones and the regular ones to eat last. Okay, I'm a food sorter too. So I get that. Like in this party mix, I always eat all the pretzels first because everything else is better. Okay, so I don't have like super big plans for streams this week. I feel like I'm still kind of recovering from last week, but I've been trying to like refine this cartoony style I've been working on. So I want to just mess around with a couple of character ideas I have. And there's also a new redeem to help me practice this style. So if anyone wants to like request a character to draw in this style. I don't eat Lucky Charms anymore because that's such a chore to eat the cereal first in a quick enough time that the marshmallows aren't gross by the end in the milk. Marshmallows and cereal are kind of a weird one for me. Because they get like slimy. I can't do it. Megan, did you ever think about ordering like just the marshmallows? Like people were talking about ordering just bags of the marshmallows. I can't decide if it would be worth it. This leg placement is weird right now. He's looking like a kangaroo or something. I'm trying to draw like a necromancer rat at the moment. I want him to be like floating. Bluey? Heck yes. Dude, Bluey's so cute. Right, I like that new placement. Do bingo? Okay. The way I'm gonna handle these is I'm gonna like actually treat them like sketch redeems. Not with like a 5-minute timer, but like I'm gonna do just like a full sketch of them and like try to adapt them to the style I'm going for. And then maybe come back and finish them later, depending on how I feel. Hello, sir. If that makes sense. Hello, Ratsky. Okay, bingo. Bingo. Bingo is shaped like a cell phone. They both kind of are. Okay, so I've been trying to like come up with some kind of like style guidelines for myself when I'm drawing cartoony stuff, like things that I like to do. I really like blobby bodies. Bingo's not going to be a cell phone anymore. It's going to be blobified. Bingo Healer. I hear I've been conscripted for MokoCon as your driver. Ratsky's gonna be the Uber. Okay, and the ears I've been drawing are usually a bit more rounded than Bingo's. You really like licky tongues. Okay, I'm reading that, Caitlin, and that's a like very interesting point. I don't know if you were here for like the Pokemon from memory streams. But Perfect, who requested the lick emote, their favorite Pokemon is Lickitung, apparently. I'm putting the puzzle pieces together. Also, playing things by ear might just drive you both to the airport too. We have a chauffeur. And again, you didn't even have to plan anything. Okay, they do huge eyes too. This is a thing I've been leaning into. This might end up being crazy cursed, but it's turning into a thing I do. I mean, I plan for the fact that I will have Uber everywhere. If I don't have to, that would be great, but I've budgeted as if I do. Okay, that's extra smart. Okay, and ear situation, the little inside bits. Okay, so her little snoot, like middle of the eye. Make it more rounded like I would. So crooked. How do I want to do paws? Right here. Kind of a weird shape, but I can refine it a little. I don't like the thumb. I think that's part of what's tripping me up. Other arm comes a little bit past the outline. so plop here, here, and then a little dumb. Kind of looks like she's flicking us off right now. Okay, let's clean that up a little bit. Okay. Also haven't decided how I do eyebrows. This is a good exercise. It's giving me things to focus on. I need to figure out how I do hands and eyebrows. Ugh. I need to get the work done I've been supposed to do for like the past week. I'm gonna feel that so much. As soon as like fundraising ended, I realized that I felt like I had like put everything on pause. And all of a sudden it's like, I need to put out products. I need to do a bunch of drawing. A little closer. I think the eye size itself is also pretty different. Yeah. Maybe just thin it a bit. But now I'm so tempted to give her like an absurd mouth. I'm gonna refrain. Clipping. Reference. Babe, do you have ways of forcing yourself to focus and stop procrastinating? Anxiety mostly. Or just like, I feel like you've said this wouldn't work for you, but like just shutting off my devices. I always have anxiety, feel that, so real. If I'll just like turn off my computer, a lot of times that helps me. Or like just exit out of Chrome or something. I have a 145-minute hold, but I'm here. Rexy, do you think that's gonna work? I feel like a 145-minute hold means that they hope you hang up. That sounds ridiculous. I have questions. Is this about plane tickets? And are your questions about footwear? That's over 2 hours, yeah. I would have hung up. Like, as soon as I heard 145, I would have been... Nope. No, thank you. Questions aren't that important. Not about footwear. Yes, about plane tickets, though. Okay, let's do some quick coloring. That did not work. Okay, where is it not connected? Okay, maybe I just had it too full. Okay. We can work with this. Yeah, I'm in the queue via text, but I have a $75 voucher for my plane mishap in July that I need answers on. The plane mishap where you fought that lady or whatever. Okay, ear is also this other color. Oops. Need to turn off reference. No more reference. I helped that lady. I fought the flight attendant the time before. You didn't have to admit that there was ever a fight. I didn't know that. Thank you for your honesty. So the voucher is for the time they had to turn the plane around. that recent time. Welp! I forgot to draw Bingo's little tail. Let's do that. Looks very billowy. Correct, Beb, yes. Okay, well, I hope you get sorted in less than 145 minutes. That's wacko. Ain't no way. Because, like, we know you like talking on the phone. I don't assume waiting on hold gives you the same rush. Look, I'll do what I can to save money. You got to. In this economy, does not give the same rush. Dude, I know this is gonna sound absolutely insane, but the dream for me doing phone calls for stuff like that is when they give me one of those like automated situations and I can actually get the problem solved through the automated software thingy. Dude, that's like heaven. In this economy. Like the other day when I was talking about my credit card issue, debit card issue, I called a dang 1-800 number. I expected nothing out of the phone call. I got that crap solved in like 45 seconds. Things companies probably record from people being on hold. Yeah. I got a little message while I was on that phone call that was like, you are being recorded. If you would like to only use your keypad to proceed and not be recorded, you can press blah blah blah. That was a little alarming. I can never get the problem solved through automated. I need you to talk to a person. I need to talk to a person. Nope. Not for me. You're the same way, Rexy. Almost called you nagging. I feel like I'm just like silent on the phone, honestly, while I'm waiting on stuff. This is very good, thank you. I'm experimenting today. Trying to like figure out how I do character design stuff. And someone requested Bluey's sister. Oops. Oops. Very good. Okay, hi Blue and Jimmy, welcome in. How you doing? Blue, are you nice today? What's the gauge here? I don't know what energy to throw at you. Oh, hi Bev, I didn't see you there. Okay, asked and answered. Tremble in fear, Bev. I talk to myself out loud a lot. I talk to the puppers a lot, if I'm being honest. I'm sorry, I'm nice. Hi Bev, hope you're doing well today. It's a little too late, Blue. Hi Blue, I am tired. I'm doing pretty well. Why are you tired? I did not like take care of my sleep situation the past couple of weeks. I'm working on it now. We're getting somewhere, but like I'm catching up. %60 of me and Ratsky's conversation is us talking to ourselves out loud. How often does that, like how often do the two of you confuse each other doing that? Or for sure, if I had a pet, I'd be talking to them all day. Yeah, there's a lot of talking, and also Charles in particular gets a lot of like revised lyrics to whatever song is stuck in my head. Just because his name is easier to fit into lyrics. Working on it now. You're not sleeping right now? Okay, bye everybody. Blue gave me a curfew. I mean, sleep right now sounds good. It really does. You sleep later, come back. Okay, I see how it is, Blue. We don't really ever confuse each other. It's a pretty distinct difference when we're talking to each other. Okay, well, you two are better than I am, because like sometimes you'll be middle of farming with us and start talking to like Logan or someone on the phone, and I'm just like, I feel like I'm expected to continue conversation that I don't have the start of. It's an adventure. Lightning is storming over there? I feel like it's always storming over there, but pretty sure I went to bed at 9 yesterday. I've been inching closer to 9. I've been out by like 10:30. I don't want to like break anybody's illusion, but for a while there I was going to sleep at like 12 or 1. It is not the way for me. Can't tell the difference, Bevington? Rexy, I'm telling you. I wish I could tell you like a specific time that has happened. But like you'll say something to Logan about how like he needs to quiet down or quit yelling or something. Just like, oh, me? What did I do? I never yelled in my life. I saw the lightning on your screen. The sun is out. It's bright and shiny. Okay, I want my stable brush. Bigger than that though. First off, I would never say such things to you, Beb. Second of all, you aren't capable of yelling. One of these days, Rixie. One of these days, you're gonna learn. I don't know what like any of you could do to like trigger me to yell. That's not a challenge, Naggin. Rexy. The lightning, like kind of like a little digital fidget toy for me. How daremst. Listen, I know you like to take things as challenges, and I really respect that. But I'm not gonna yell at you. I just like making streamers cry, okay. Okay, so Naggin doesn't want me to yell, does want me to break out in tears. I understand it now. It would be to upset you. It would be me to accept. It would be to upset you me way before Naggin did. I don't know what Rexy is trying to. I think Rexy is saying that she would upset me before you ever would, and that's like I don't want to be a butt, but yeah. I can't argue with that. Cannot argue. Is this going to be your new thingy? What? The lightning? Lightning McQueen? Or are you asking if this is my new VTuber, PNG tuber? Hick! Yes, the new something tuber, yeah. Okay, no. Tonight I'm trying to like practice slash just experiment with the way I draw things cartoony. And I have a channel point redeem where someone can request a character and I'll try to make it in my little style. And this is, I don't know if you know about the show Bluey. This is Bluey's sister that Caitlin requested. Doing like 87 different things right now, but yes, it would be me before nagging. Rexy is on 7 different phone calls. 3 of them are on hold. She's driving to the store. I knew I saw that somewhere, yeah. Here's your little Bluey sister. It's bingo! Hi, Alexandra. Oh, shit. So cute, thank you. This was a weird one to draw. I'm not gonna lie. I've never like really looked at Bluey very closely, but they have a like really interesting character design and like the way they handle line work and stuff. I don't know how to word it, but it's cool. Just picturing Rexy holding up one phone to another. Feeding the critters on a phone call, cooking dinner, watering grass. Why do you have to water grass? It rains literally every other day there. Tell the rain to have better aim. It's wild because I was going to say this looks like Bluey. Crazy, isn't it? You're still on the stream. Wow. That must be really important to you, Rexy. Important enough to not hear me talking about Bluey for the last like 10 minutes. I appreciate you, Rexy. Bib do be my brother from another mother, for real, for real. Crazy style. Rexy is doing 87 things. And 85 of them are phone calls. If it only rains on days I didn't throw grass seed. Maybe you should plan better. Rexy, how often do you have to throw grass seed? Is that like a regular thing? Okay, so I think I'm done with bingo. I'm currently working on this like evil rat wizard thing. You said only 7? I've already lost the conversation. I don't remember what I said. Like, so you own like a full-on farm. To be fair, Nagan, I didn't actually realize that either. I thought it was mostly just that like Rexy was an animal hoarder. Okay. only once this summer we had pipework done and they tore up our yard. Makes sense. So I'm getting grass back where bare dirt is at. Love your fidget thing. Now I wanna come up with something that's not lightning. Just like have a little friend that pops in every now and then. Probably gonna be something that I fixate on. Watch it happen. Okay, so I know I want this rat buddy. I want to be like holding up his hand. And kind of like okay, that's very much a claw, but like sort of this kind of deal. I'll refine all this later, and he's gonna have like a little spell he's about to cast. So this character redeem can just be any character. Okay, so the idea is you can give me something to practice like in the theme I'm doing, like fantasy animals, or if you just have a character in mind, that works too. I'm trying to like condense things. I think in the description I said like a fantasy animal preferred or just random character if you have one. Who's that? Who's who? Naggin? Naggin's one of our regulars. That is on cooldown. I wonder how long I set that cooldown for. It feels like a long time. Naggin, the character in this drawing? I don't know. He doesn't have a name. He's just like an evil mouse wizard I'm trying to piece together. Do you want to give him a name? Or her? Dashboard. I mean, I am an animal hoarder. Okay. So as long as I was right, in a way. Where even is it? Just need some horses. Okay, I'm gonna finish what Rexy said. I am an animal hoarder, but I do have a full-on farm to care for. 5 acres we planted. And planted we have peppers, tomatoes, cantaloupe, watermelon, corn, pumpkins, watermelon, squash. It's gross, don't grow it. Beans, cucumbers, worms, a gecko, fish, a pond, grass, 3 dogs, 4 cats, and a human child. Rexy, why do you grow so much fruit? Oh no, IDK, I'm not good at naming things. Panic? No panic. Blue. I'll just name him after you. This is Blueberry. Is Blueberry what I called you last time? Not including the squash, zucchini, and spaghetti squash that drowned because of the rain. How dare you, rain? Ratsky said only digital horses. Okay, so fruit is not for you. Okay, so you're not just scamming us all. says all redeems are redeemed first name. What in darnation? Did someone else redeem it? I think something's borked. Redemptions per user 1. Redemptions per stream. Maybe it's fixed. I don't know. I don't know what's going on because none of this should be happening. I'm dead serious. Logan loves fruit. Logan's smart. Alright, I'll just hoard me points. I was like so impressed that you were even considering spending some. It's a sign. Don't spend your points. Most of the works planning things is just for the human child. Are you saying Logan's high maintenance? Logan, how dare you? I'm joking, I don't know actually. Kind of all I know about Logan is that he screams in video games. He's pretty high maintenance. How dare you? How dare you, Reximus? That is your son. Your beautiful son. Your precious boy. Aren't all kids high maintenance? I was not. I definitely was. That feels like a super lanky arm. Overall, humans are higher maintenance than farm animals, to be fair. It is true. We do have a lot of, like, we have a crazy amount of upkeep. Beb lived in the basement and fed once in a while. He was not high maintenance. Just chuck me a fish down there, bottle of honey. He's a great kid, gets good grades, very well mannered, very respectful. Literally looks at other kids acting out in public and looks at me like, huh? But high maintenance. Oh, I missed you saying not my fault, not my genes. Not my chair, not my problem. Okay, I clicked the wrong tab. I want to find a like wizard robe. I have like tattered gross looking clothes. High maintenance, he requires fruit. Okay. So you were pretty high maintenance last week. All them bananas. Yeah, not my problem. That's what I say. Watermelon squash is a thing. I also didn't know what that was. I was high maintenance to the people. For the kids, though, doesn't count. Rexy, what is it? Is it just a squash? Is it a squash that you thought was a watermelon or something? Or is it a squash that you expected to be like a squash and then it was like a watermelon and that's why it's icky to you? Is it squash or fruit, a weird hybrid? On the outside it looks like a watermelon, but the inside consistency is the same as squash. Rexy, do you just not like squash? Is that what's happening here? Okay, so I'm gonna have like grody, grimy, tattery robes. I don't really have a direction for this at the moment. I don't eat squash either, okay. Things are making sense now. It's gonna have these like billowing sash things. Correct. It's all making sense to me now. Babs, I'm making burgers, so I'll be lurking. I hate the rest of that sentence. Hi, perfect. You menace. When I compliment your voice, it's ugly. Are you saying my voice is ugly? Can't believe you would do this to me. Thank you for the compliment, perfect. Even if it made me sweat. When someone else says doing ASMR, whisper in my ears. What kind of burgers are you making? So Bev, I'm not as much. A Menace is perfect. It's just different genres. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm going to be wearing some sort of necklace situation. If your voice is like honey and a stream by you is like I'm drowning in honey. An ad, so I can't face the consequences of that. Rexy, pretend that I said just something absolutely unacceptable just now, please. Y'all will get a break from my shenanigans because I have another phone call to make. You got another like hour and a half before that phone call, so you got time. Hungry guy burgers. Bill, I can't believe you said that. I know, I'm so sorry. I hope my community forgives me. Distracted me from my phone call. I'm sorry. I hate to interrupt your hold music. Glad Perfect was an ads for that. I know. Perfect would be forever changed. For Trucity. Trying to just like steal elements from various drawings that I'm seeing that I like. Test them out. See how I feel. Don't like the belt thing. There's a little tum-tum looks a little bit empty to me right now. Different phone call? There are too many to keep track of. Got like his tattered robes here. This won't be showing anymore. Won't be able to see his little belly line. What did you say? Check the tapes. I don't really like the V-neck going on. Maybe if I can find a good necklace idea for him. About that burger hands, I won't be able to chat. Tell me now. Perfect. I need you to tell me about these burgers, actually. That's more important. Bean burgers do sound good, though. Hi, Box. I agree. I can't eat beef burgers, so like any other burgers sound so yummy to me. BRB, okie dokie. Okie dokie. I love them. Thank you for sharing. Perfect. Okay, so that's like the recipe name. It's not a brand name. Okay, perfect. What is the like texture like? Because this looks like fried chicken. They're super filling and you don't really taste the beans. I wouldn't be offended if I did taste the beans. I like black beans. Looks like sloppy joe without sauce. I can see that too. Just like crusty, dehydrated sloppy joes. Looks delicious. Like bean burgers though, so I'd try it. I don't know that I've ever actually had a bean burger. If I have, I cannot remember it. This line's gonna be covered up too. Lyric, I'll be listening. I'll be mute. Not saying another word. Enjoy your food. Have good eats. Think it doesn't make sense for the road to end there. Maybe it's just kind of like flapping out back here a little bit. Need to figure out how I draw fabric also. All my characters so far have been naked. Oops. Okay, I think what I want to do is just start on like some actual line work. some actual factual line work. And then I can worry about trying to add details. Okay. I think I can merge this stuff. Okay. Don't love the like Mickey Mouse feel right now. Definitely want to revise his ears. Okay. There we go. Welcome back. I realized like right after you said you had to BRB that I did hear you say something about an account change. And I didn't ask which person you were. What up, Trist? Trist throwing a dance party? Is that person in a flannel? Is that a flannel dance party? Flannel dance party. That was the name of my bluegrass funk band. Oh, I don't know. iBox made Fishing Box with my sister. We always stream together. She left due to family things, and now she's wanting to come back. And I want a solo account now that I sort of got a little community of my own. That makes sense. Didn't even plan it that way. There's a joke in here about flannel plans. Flannel? There's a fly in my apartment and it is going to die. Nagging's on a mission. She's not really into art like I am. Gotcha. So it would be weird to stream art and stuff on the same account if we premiere the game. Are you going to be doing art over here? Like on Box and T? Yeah? Nice. That'll be fun. want to primarily with some games. That makes sense. That's kind of what I do. I mostly do the art, have a Stardew stream here and there. I'm doing the follow thing. Beberoni, big oops. Trust, I'm gonna karate chop you. How are you? I'm so sleepy. But doing pretty good. I feel like I'm like kinda caught up on things after fundraising stuff. Oh, thank you. No problem. No problem. Right now I'm trying to figure out how I draw cartoony stuff. Like I'm pretty close to having a style that I like for cartoon things. So I'm just trying to like experiment. Working on a little evil mouse rat wizard guy. Maybe necromancer, I haven't really decided. I misspelled your name, hence oops. I don't care. It's a made up name. You can call me Beberon. LeBron James. Literally trying to. I mostly attempt realism, so this is out of my wheelhouse. Big props for that. Realism was not for me. Normally with paper and pencil. Paper and pencil is so satisfying. I love my digital art, but there's something like the tactile feel of pencil is special. Waiting for paint to arrive so I can fulfill redeems. What redeems? Redeems you got? Outline is already giving Hollow Knight. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Can I say I was looking for watercolors the other day and had a moment where I was like, they are all washable. I need one that's not. I'm like, if it needs water to paint, it's probably washable. I'm afraid of watercolor. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's so like, it does its own thing. Winsor & Newton acrylics. Want to get into painting and have tons of acrylic, and I'm scared of ruining my brushes. Also, Beb, how dare Stjude didn't share one of your Gartic pieces. I was so confused by what the plan was with that. I had all of them put into a post, and I had like a few lines end up explaining it. And then Rexy was like, there, I did it. I can post them all later. I do think it was funnier this way though. The $50 incentive was for a 10 by 10 centimeter mini abstract canvas with 3 colors on it. Came with a tiny easel too. Trust, I'm proud of you. Tiny easels squeeze my heart. I don't know why it makes me so excited to see them. I love any like smaller version of things. So cute. Like all those videos of people cooking in the tiny kitchens and stuff. Acrylics are fine with brushes when you remember to clean them. Oils are the real monster. I love oil. I had to like force myself to appreciate acrylic. Plus ruin them brushes, yeah. I was so about to quote Dev. Why proud of me? All of the St. Jude situation, Trist. All of it. Your painting redeems. That's pretty rad. I've ruined many a brush, and I just use them with ink instead. One time I snapped a brush in half, literally the first time I was using it. It was not my proudest moment. It was not a cheap brush either. I'll get my paints out today and try. Do it. That's the best way to do it. Just start. Yeah, I was doing this like big oil painting for some books that I made. And I was doing this like big abstract painting and I needed to like fling some paint. And I hit, like my workshop has like a garage door. I hit the railing of the garage door and it just snapped in half and fell on my head and stuff. I mean, you can still use the brush. I could not. I could have like taped it. I don't actually know what ended up happening to it. There's a chance it's still in my like oil paint basket. I'm just so angry. Yeah. Yeah. I don't yell, I snap brushes. Would have used the brush. I honestly, I might have. I can't actually remember what I did with it. It was like 2 years ago now. Dude, what is time? Oops. Time is a myth perpetuated by the bigwigs in the digital watch industry. Yes. Big time. Every time I see the word time, I just remember that meme where the dude has his hands covered in it. And he's like, oh, I got too much time on my hands. There's no time in Black Sails can confirm as someone who's never seen the show. I don't know what that means, just like back in that day, time wasn't invented yet. Trying to think of like if I can even remember if they ever reference time at all. I'm sure they have to. I'm just gonna have to rewatch. Oh, Trist. I have news that you might might be the only person here interested in hearing. I can't confirm or deny. Actually, Trist, you might be able to assist me in making a tiny little decision. Bip, bip, bip. Me decisions. Oops. Did a phone just vibrate? Yeah, it's one of Rexy's 7 phone calls. If you can pick up for her and wait on hold, I'm sure she'll appreciate it. Okay, Trist. So what had happened was I was watching a streamer play Stardew last night. And she was playing the like expanded version and doing a perfection run of expanded. And I want to play Stardew again, but I'm trying to decide if I want to go for perfection on like the furthest save that I have, or if I want to like finally try the JoJo thing. Not perfection with JoJo, just like the community center route. Because I've always wanted to do both of those things. You're not a JoJo man? Perfection over JoJo? Okay, but have you ever looked into how much work perfection is? I might be more of a JoJo than a perfection, honestly. Perfection first, maybe, or other way around. See, the thing is, if I go after perfection, what I'm going to end up doing is like writing a dang guide for myself, like checklists of things I need to do. And like being able to check things off a little bit at a time is really satisfying to me. But I'm only like 13% to perfection from what I could tell. So it's going to take forever. But if I do the JoJo route, the problem is that I would have to start over. And I hate that idea. That would be neat, better than 0. Yeah. See, that's what I was thinking. Like, it does seem like it's going to take forever, but it's going to take forever in like one of my favorite games ever. I can see you eventually doing perfection to unlock and learn all of the knickknacks and secrets of the game. Do you want to know what the biggest con for me about perfection is, Trish? If you enjoy the game, it gives you a goal to look forward to. Yeah, for sure. Do the checklist and go for perfection. It would be more fun in the long run. The biggest con is that I'm going to have to befriend the villagers. Like, I talk to 2 people per save ever. It's like Linus and whoever I'm going to marry. Pretty fair. Yeah, like I was looking through it last night. And like cooking is going to be a huge hurdle. I've like on the save that I have, I've literally cooked nothing. But that's just like a fun challenge. Talking to every villager is going to get so annoying to me. I'm honored to be your goal. Flatter yourself. Perfect. Perfect. Do you wanna write up some charts for me for Stardew? I know you've got experience doing that. Okay, I need to start a new layer. Oh snap! I'm already on a different layer. Okay, I need to start a new layer and figure out this hand. I could. Okay, perfect. I'm trying to write myself a guide for getting perfection in Stardew. So if you can throw that together for me in Canva real quick. But you don't have to become everyone's bestie. It's for your own gain. Take 1 day a week and talk to all the villagers and ignore them the other 6 days. Just, do you want to know the fun part about what you just said? You do have to get 10 hearts with everybody, from what I understand. So I will be everyone's bestie. Every single person that you can get hearts with. They're all gonna be on my besties list. I've been researching horror games. Stardew's a horror game for you? Talk to everyone twice a week and give them all diamonds. Yeah, I like in my head I've already been like sort of planning how I'm gonna approach everything. And like the first thing I was gonna research was the universal loves. And just hoard those. Okay. I need to sketch out this hand. Okay, like I kind of like this thumb placement. I want him to have like pointy, sharp thumbs because he's an evil guy. And then he's doing like kind of a... I think this needs to be extended out a little more. I want him to have like really angular, sharp hands. Whoops, big erasure. Eraser's way too big. Welcome back, Perfect. Perfect, have you like actually found some horror game options? Diamonds cover most people, I think, except maybe Penny and Sebastian. Diamonds don't seem like they would be too bad because I think I have some of the machines for the gems. Okay, thank you, Trist. Inbox. I think I've made my decision. I was like half tempted to do it on one of my Steam saves. But my single player Steam save is basically at the beginning, and I don't know that I want to make any of you try to get perfection with me. That might be an actual nightmare. Yes, I'm gonna make a whole Google Doc for you when you need it by. I'm gonna be real honest with you, Perfect. I don't know. I don't want to make people wait like 6 months or whatever for my 12-hour stream, but I do want to do some like pretty good planning for it. So I'm thinking it's probably going to be like middle of August, like one of the Saturdays in the middle of August, so that I can plan and then announce. Okay, perfect. I can keep adding to the list till then. I'm so excited to play a scary game. I'm so excited. Perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you if any of the Five Nights games are on that list, just go ahead and delete that row. On a mission to see you scared but enjoy it. Okay, perfect. Here's the thing. The reason I decided that a scary stream wasn't a good enough 500 goal. I don't think I'm gonna be as scared as you all might expect. I feel like I'm not gonna react as much as you might want. I'm a tough bear. Not adding those, that's too mild. The first one, perfect. I'm not gonna lie. If you ever want, like, if there's ever a situation where you can force me to play that somehow, it might be one of the few things that would make me rage. BRB, I'm gonna grab my pens. Are you taking notes, Trist? I'm gonna break this bear. I'd like to see you try, scrub. Okay, now I gotta figure out this and whatever's going on down there right now. It's pretty weird. Okay. So like a long, sharp thumb. Sharp finger. This next one's doing something like dish. The other two just kind of hanging out back here. You said rage is five nights frustrating for you. I've never actually played any of them, to be honest. I don't like the whole like jump scare thing, but Tris played the first two, I think. And in the first one, there was like a fan or something that made one of the most annoying sounds I've ever heard in my life. Like, I felt bad, but I had to mute Tris' stream. Oh no, I need to finish a drawing, not related to anything, just got an urge to finish it. Chase that motivation. Do your thing. It's been 2 years. Stop feeling bad for Mustang the stream. Trist, you apologized to me for leaving the eye off of pepperoni earlier. How dare you? How dare you try to take this tone with me? Trist, Yarny. Bea is so upset she didn't get a bike for her birthday today. I would be too. Hi, baby. Hi, Yarny. How you doing? Happy birthday to Bea. Birthdays are forever. Is today not Bea's birthday? Did I just get bamboozled? Thanks, Bear. You're welcome. It is her birthday? Okay. Okay. Happy birthday. Put this behind. And then she turned the big 3. Heck yes. Work is sort of half done. I'm going to call it a win. Heck yes. Does it have to be like all done today? Or is that like an actual... Bicycles are forever will never not be funny to me. I don't know what that means. I'm glad. Momo! Hi, Momo. How you doing? Look at that, boy. Done by end of tomorrow. Okay, so you got time. You got time. I love home. I feel that. I'm good. How are you? I am a tired bear. Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. It's a joke between me, Yarny, and anyone else that was in her stream on that particular day. Okay, 9-9. All right, bye, everybody. Bye. Nap time. Let's just all take a nap for the next hour and 10 minutes. Perfect. Did you make your burgers? Are you back with burger hands? What's going on? Babe, I have 47 questions about something I just saw. I ain't about to ask none of them. That? I messed up the measurements. How dare you? You're gonna come in here bragging about how good your burgers are. Can't even focus enough to get your measurements right. Audacity. That, yeah. Trist, is that I make double the recipe? Like you were trying to make double the recipe, or you accidentally doubled the recipe? A huge can of beans. Trist, have you not seen that before? I think I want his nose holes to be bigger. And there's something that's not quite looking mouse-like about the skull to me. Looks kind of alien. So I did double the beans, but everything else wasn't doubled. Oh. So you had bean with a side of burger. Saw it earlier and thought I was hallucinating, and then I saw it again and did the Leo point. So like tonight was your first time seeing that though? I'm not, this isn't a trap. Just genuinely curious. What? Okay, that's where I sketched the hands. Yes, okay. Crazy. This is my like digital fidget toy. Is that gonna get my VIP taken away? I cannot read. Zoom zoom. I don't even know how to respond to that. Just no. All that fast racing affects your reading. There's an accelerated reader joke in here somewhere. Not me in the kitchen saying aloud, "It's a trap." You said it wasn't a trap. It's always a trap. Lurk to consume. Enjoy consuming. Dude, that's such a good wave emote. Hi Momo, bye Momo. Naggin, did you catch your fly? Isn't it so cute? Yeah. I love the motion of it. It's very wacky waving. Noah has lived for another couple of minutes. I imagine you're losing your mind. Want to snuggle Zeus again now? Do it. I kinda want to snuggle Charles. He's so precious asleep beside me. He's doing a big snooze. I am, like, I just see it out of the corner of my eye and that bothers me. Probably making noises too. Flies would be, I mean, like they would still be annoying, but like if they were just like stealthy, it would be so much better. They always have to announce themselves everywhere they go. I have noise canceling headphones on, so that's all right. Okay. Okay, so it's not like that bad. It's still bad. It's just worse on the eyes than the ears. I don't like this little finger line. Okay. I'm gonna go through. Whoops. And just like add some of the details I do with my line work. Make everything not so like clean and stiff. But also, yes, I was gifted a sub to Clint, who has that wave emote. And this is like the first time that I might have to keep subscribing for an emote. I feel that. Dang it, I don't have the sub anymore. I was about to show you a person I was subbing to for a while. Just for emotes. My shell brain out though. I used to do that a lot. Wow. Don't like how thick some of these lines are. I'm not super worried about it being perfectly consistent, but like a couple little spots where it's just like crazy thick. Thin those out a little. Like this right here. What are we even doing? This right here too. Okay. I'm gonna start throwing some color on him. Make things a little more readable. And I can figure out some details. Okay, skull. That's 210. totally sure what I want to do with this little gap. I'll just make it rat color for now. Let's go for like a bluish gray placeholder at least. I think I already know I want that a little darker though. Rexy, what's the ETA on your hold? Do you have updates? I ain't got a clue. It's garbage. And then a gold color for this whole necklace situation. Rexy, my love. I don't know why that was your accent. Just going outside to water grass right quick so I can play Borderlands. I don't know which of those two things sounds more like a chore to me, Reximus. It's not even any of my accents. You have 8,000. How do you actually know that? Maybe I caught on to one you didn't even know you did. I know you hate it, Beb, but I love Borderlands. I'm not going to steal your joy. You do what you love. I want this to be... let's get the round brush back for this. I'm going to give him like little pink toes and fingertips. It just feels like a rat trait to me. If that's your accent now, boo, Trista, I don't even know what I did. So it was a one and done. Beb thinks playing games with Ratsky is a chore. Go back to your fly business, Naggin. How dare you? Naggin, do you know what Borderlands is? No, I don't like the blur. Unless it's ESO, Final Fantasy, or WoW, then I don't know anything about it. Okay. It would like immediately be a no for you because it's a shooty. But Borderlands is a game that I've played like hundreds and hundreds of hours of for my brother and my brother-in-law. I didn't like it to begin with. So now just thinking about it feels like torture. Just say no, Beb. Croc 2, oh my gosh. I can't remember which Croc game I played, but dude, he's such a cute character. Still have the CD on my bookshelf. I wish I had like any of my old games. Just say no. It was kind of like a it was like an exchange. Like I played Borderlands for them so that they would sit through like hours and hours and hours and hours of Minecraft for me. Don't just. I got it tattooed on my fingers. No, you don't, Beb? Tell me how to live my life. This guy. Rexy, do you want to do a perfection run of Stardew with us? Look here, Sore. Of course I do. When? Do you know what that entails? Of course I don't, sir. 12-hour stream perfection run. That would be like dozens of 12-hour streams. Nope, but I'm here for it. Okay, your job can be to befriend all the villagers. And I hope you know, I'm just sitting here looking at Croc. I pulled him up and now I can't look away. I want to play it. Apparently there's one on Switch. Legend of the Gobos. I hate half the villagers on Stardew. Yeah, me too. I was telling Chester earlier, any playthrough I've done of Stardew, I've befriended 2 people per save. So that part's going to be a nightmare for me. Okay, I gotta stop looking at Croc. What does this entail and when? Okay, I'm gonna BRB, and then I can give you the details when I return. If you're still on hold. Okay, I'm gonna leave you with my doggies for a minute. I need to move this scene up. I'll be here still on hold and seeing lightning. I wish I had him on my BRB. I need to do that. 44-hour Stardew stream. I don't even know what version of me you could possibly be dealing with at 144 hours in on a stream. Okay, watch my dogs. I'll be back. Rexy, that's because you're bouncing between 7 different phone calls at one time. It's only 6 days. Chat, what is the longest you've ever been awake? I can't imagine 6 days. I think I was up for like 36 hours one time. 28, 29, yeah. 30-ish. So now you're going to jump on our 144-hour stream with us? 38 hours. How did you feel at hour like 37? It was when I was giving birth, so okay, so probably not like super thrilled, not super comfy, happy. I won't be giving birth on my 144-hour stream, so probably not fair comparison. Hear that? Beb's doing a 144-hour stream. I heard you volunteered to join us. I think I just heard that also. Okay, so this is up front. I want to give him like maybe like a purpley situation here. Okay, I can't do what I was planning to do. I just realized. Let's try this. You won't be unfollowing. See ya. It was nice, Tris. It was nice knowing you. I hope you can find the birthing stream you're looking for. Nagging me and Beb co-stream for 144 hours coming up. Okay, but like the last 4 hours of that, we have to do Gardic again. I'll pop in for 3-hour snippets at a time. Chess is going to pop in for 3 hours at a time to make sure one of us is giving birth. What is the internet? Last 4 and then we'll be delirious. Yeah. Rexy was on like normal sleep and came up with that chicken. I want to see like 144 hours in. Excuse what? Which part are we excusing? You thought I was on normal sleep? Were you on 144 hours of no sleep? Maybe it's like, what's the word? Maybe it's like relative, but I think it was probably more normal than that. Rixie does have a child adult. She gets in normal hours of sleep. You know good and well that Logan is not her sleep problem. Her sleep problem is like the midnight phone calls. I'm gonna blame that on your child. How dare you, Reximus? Just what is that? Is that Rexy at 144 hours in? If you can't blame your kids for things, why have kids? Is that a joke, Nagan? I feel like there's a kernel of truth. Exactly. Okay, I don't have kids, so I have no one to blame. Chat, I have to confess that I don't super love this character right now. Whoops. But I can't decide if it's just like I don't like him at all, or if I just need to push through a bit of a weird stage with him. So I'm kind of just experimenting. Oops. Come on, come on. There we go. Okay, I definitely like the eyes back centered. I don't have to blame anybody. Logan do be a menace though. He learns from the best. Bum 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 bum. You know it, Bib. Just gonna go through and add a bunch of details to them. See if changing some things makes me like them a little more. But if not, it's good practice. It's good practice regardless. This is the wrong layer, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Whoops. You're so a menace too, Beb. Yeah, but he doesn't learn from me. Okay, I think I just like definitely don't like his little nose holes right now. They look too much like a mouth. Here's Godfather, so. How dare you? How dare you, Reximus? See, something about his face looks less rat dude, more alien. How dare I? Rat you? What? What hath you done said to me, Reximus? Okay, does Logan actually have a godfather? This is a very good question. Okay, so I see one thing I can do over here. Might make me like things a little better. Make it a little less Mickey Mouse. Same thing here. Sorry. Is that the like catch a ride, dude? Is that something he says? Nope. I was wrong. I guess it's a creature. I don't remember these. Don't remember these at all. I've returned from motherly duties. Welcome back, Caitlin. I would give you a summary of what has happened, but I'm kind of confused about it myself. Rexy's been on hold for like 2 hours. I'm drawing this mouse guy. Trying to figure out what I don't like about him. Well, I don't know if you saw your redeem finished. That was as far as I got. Only about 40 more minutes to go. Watch Rexy come in like 10 minutes and say, they restarted my timer. Rexy, these things are ugly. What is even going on? I've been very distracted by Google tonight also. These are not as cute as Croc is. My phone is about to die. You said it was on 22. Has it gone down? Rexy, I read that as, yeah, you're ugly, and I was so offended until I realized. How's your phone charging and still dying? We meet again, ex-husband. Does Caitlin understand where that came from? Was Caitlin here for that? I also don't really understand, but I was here for it at least. Can I see how Bingo ended up? There you go. I'm missing so much chat. I'm outside watering gardens. I thought you said your phone was charging. What is even happening in here? I think her popping into chat is what made it happen. You're probably right. I was there for it and I don't have a clue. I don't remember. I have like awful stream memory. I don't remember nothing. Okay, so one thing I'm seeing in some of these, I'm looking at some illustrations to get inspo to figure out what I don't like about my rat boy. Beb, I would never say you're ugly, excuse me. Listen, I know what my eyes saw. They were just wrong. I was here for it, but I still don't understand it. Okay, so it's not just me. I think like most of what happened that stream, none of us really understand. We were unhinged. Okay, so I see people illustrating rat voice. Oh, I need to not be on a clipping mask with like big gnarly teeth. Maybe he needs some teeth going. I need a different pen for this. It just looks kind of goofy to me. Hey y'all. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna not mess with his face for now. Oh, BRB. Somebody honking in my driveway. Rexy's about to come back with a story. I feel it in my bones. Feel it. Just gonna start detailing some of the other stuff. And worry about his face later, or maybe never. TBD. We shall see. I don't even know what stream that was. It was the second Stardew, I think. Like the one with all the signs. What is that emote? What a beautiful emote. Welcome in, Fart. How you doing? Let's add a new layer. Put it in like 50. Most recent starter stream? Okay. That's what I thought. I didn't want to be a liar. Whoops. Whoops. So many whoopses. That was at least 7 whoopses. Trist, was that when you walked past Smelliot? Is that what happened? You're like, there's my ex-husband. Yes, okay. I'm putting the puzzle together. What just happened up here? Sorry for calling your husband smelly it. He is, though. He stares at the fridge all day. Just, did you ever look into that? Like to see if other people had the same issues with him? Whoa. Big smudger. I don't want the smudger that big. Oh. I was going to, and then I didn't for whatever reason. I get that. I gotta do this in one breath. Why is it like that? Okay, I'm just gonna cheat. I'm gonna cheat. So it'll be consistent. That's not really cheating. Just in case anyone hears my words and thinks I'm judging how people do digital art. Just I googled real quick and I'm seeing very mixed results about him as a husband. Apparently he's either the best husband or like the actual worst. This person says that he does all of their work for them. Makes them food. Has a nice room. Makes you coffee. It's gotta be something about your fridge in particular. He does make coffee? Okay. Okay, so there's one item for the pro list. Okay, I found this person who made a post about a game plan that they have to marry Sam, then get rid of him to marry Elliot. Okay, cops are called because of this guy. I gotta go. Reximus. Be safe. Leaving teenage Yu-Gi-Oh for Elliot. Dude, I get so confused about which guys are which. Like Sam, Shane, and Alex. They're all the same in my brain. Maybe that's like the true plus of doing perfection. That'll finally know which are which. Okay, I want to draw his little flame spell. I don't have super long left tonight. So I want to at least get something really cool done. I hope it turns out really cool. I think it will. Whoops. Sir. If that was loud, forgive him. OMG doggo. He was like 2 feet from the mic too. Wait, hi doggo? How's this guy? This goofball. Can we just have him stream? Is that voice better on your ears? Dude, his bark does not match him to me. He's such a goofy little boy. But he barks with his full chest. Sure, he'd appreciate my comment. I don't know that he understands English. Whoops. I have a reference layer somewhere. Zeus is the same with his meow. Okay, I had Charles for like 2 weeks before he ever barked. First time I heard that crap. I did not think it was my own dog. He's like such a chill boy. With like not a bone of aggression in his body. But he's such a like security boy. Tickles me. I don't like that anymore. Like literally that's the bark you'd have as an AI sound effect. It sounded fake, yeah. It doesn't match him at all to me. Got burgers in the oven. I'm really curious now. I kind of want to try those. I had a turkey burger earlier. It was good, but it's a turkey burger. want to blur it all just like this slight-ish a little bit. And on top of this, I have a vision. I have a vision for this spell. And it works. Hoping it looks how I planned. I've never had a turkey burger. I want to try one though. Have you had like a burger? No, not gradient. Okay. And now what I want to do so I need to turn off the background for this bit. For this little part, blur it like crazy. And then like double or triple it. Whoops, not delete it. Nope, honestly, closest I've ever had has been a breaded chicken burger. So would you say he's a necromouser, Caitlin? Caitlin, you just made me like this again. It's beautiful. Better for environment too. This is true. No, turkey burgers are healthier than beef burgers. I just can't even eat beef. But like, if you've never had a beef burger and you don't have that like attachment to how beef tastes, I think turkey might be a good go. Because like everyone talks about turkey being dry and stuff, but if you know how to cook it, it can be just as like tender. Bevs, is this a Hollow Knight mouse magician? You are the second person to say it has Hollow Knight vibes. Perfect. Do you want to see things that have happened that I told you someday you were gonna see? It's the eyes and the white face. Yeah, the like skull mask with the blank eyes. I see it. Okay, so like I'm trying to feel out my style with this kind of stuff. Where the crap did I even put it? I think it's just in character design. So like, I kind of dig the bear. I don't like the duck at all. But like I wanted to aim for like a evil character in this style that I'm trying to get a feel for. But I think like the skull itself is really limiting. Cause like I can't really make a skull express. So I think that might be a lot of what is just throwing me off about the one I'm working on. Oh, the duck has teeth. Seems way more chaotic than your normal. Okay, so like that's the thing. I'm not worried about like becoming a master of art or whatever, but I want to be like way more expressive with stuff that I make. And like with this guy, I feel like you can look at him and like make guesses about his personality. Like I feel like he's actually expressing something. But with my current one, it feels just like stiff and emotionless. His teeth are cursed. Say it to my face, scrub. I don't like the mouth on this one, actually. I like the teeth. I think the teeth are cute. I think the mouth is a little too stiff, a little too like blank expression. I want to make it more exaggerated. I like where this is going a lot. Something isn't sitting right with it. Which something's not sitting right with what? It's giving crazy bear instead of joyful bear. It's the eyes. Okay, but hear me out. Hear me out. What if? Unibrow. Those are crazy eyes for sure. What you talking about? You think these are crazy? Okay, wait, the eyebrows. Yeah, like, it definitely needs eyebrows. Eyebrows are, like, more important for expression than we realize. How you doing? Hey. You can save so many versions. To me, it gives Goofy. I think because of the teeth faces, yeah. It feels to me like kind of like almost Cuphead. Goofy. Hey, I'm walking here. Are you talking to me? Lips of the mouth also feels strange to me. Yeah. It's just weird doing like bear mouth. Cause like if he had pink lips, it wouldn't look like a bear mouth. But like the brown lips kind of look like he just ate a bunch of chocolate or something. I didn't mean to color the whole thing. Maybe okay. Maybe he just ate some ice cream. I do like the style. Yeah, it's a lot closer to the kind of style I want to be doing. There are some kinks to work out though. My responses will be slightly delayed. Stippling a lot. Just you do what you gotta. So I was like, IDK what to do with the mouth, but something can be tweaked. Another thing is like, the annoying part is that sometimes stuff like this, it can be as simple as like, okay, maybe it needs to just be tilted. You know? Like the side smile could be given a little of the unhinged. All the eye expressions you can do, yeah. Like current Beb, he's just got two little ovals. There's not much room to tinker with it. Like, it blinks, but it's pretty limited expression-wise. Imagine 5 months, Ian. I'm so impressed that you've been subbed for 5 months to this nonsense. I feel flattered. I appreciate you. Welcome in. Welcome. I was taking the blame for me, Beb. You're so lucky. You're so lucky you just subbed to me. Just add eyebrows to Corner Bear. I really should. He needs something. Whoa, he needs not that. Okay, there we go. Okay, give him this face. Okay, it did look like lightning just licked him. I need one where he's holding a knife. SpongeBob's karate glove. Okay, I was like trying to figure out what his hands would look like, and karate glove would fit. I don't really like any of these designs yet, but we're figuring things out. That's not a knife. This is a knife. Okay, maybe not a pink knife. What'd you say to me, perfect? A beb with legs? What is this? I'm evolving. I'm leaving the sea behind. Actually, I don't know if I'll give legs to the tuber. We'll see. I don't know if it's worth that effort. Actually, the duck kind of looks like he could be holding the knife, honestly. The duck kind of looks that level of unhinge. Bow, 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 bow. Okay, you guys. You guys. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my mouse boy. But it do be 8 o'clock and I'm tired and hungry. So I'm gonna find us a raid. We're gonna find somewhere to go. Bow, bow, bow. What for Din Din? I don't have a clue. I haven't even thought about it yet. I should have been thinking about that all stream. Bow, 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 now. Is anybody gonna play Tales of the Shire? I see so many people streaming that right now. Okay, listen, this is extreme, but it needs that lighter shade around the mouth. What? Oh, I see what you're saying. Like, do the snout color instead of like a lip color. Or like the lip color with snout color behind it. Where was I? Not stream art. Character. I got too many folders. I think I see it. I think I'm picking up what you're putting down. Whoops. Okay, that is not lighter enough. Now he kind of looks like that Pokemon. This is like just a rough pass so that I can acknowledge your idea. I don't hate it, actually. See, this is what I like about streaming. Well, one of the things. We can workshop stuff. Yeah, I'm not mad at that at all, actually. I think I would want to like reposition things a bit. It do read a bit more bare. Lip color I think could be lightened so it's not the same shade as the nose. Whoops. Even lighter. Maybe. I don't hate either one, honestly. It is a large knife. How much of a difference? I agree with the more bear. Yeah, it's just like stuff like that. Just like random little extra details. Like this part of it excites me. But it's also like there's a million different ways you could do anything. So I just want to test them all. That knife makes the duck look perfect. It does kind of fit better than the wand. Also, wait, my brain is turning. I'm not waiting. I'm finding an array perfect. You're in ads. Add that lighter shade to the bear's stomach. No. Maybe. See, I'm worried like that makes me feel like it's getting too much like the Pokemon. But maybe it works. We're tinkering with things. It's actually the same reference. Wow. It's so helpful the second time. It's like I'm seeing it with my eyes for the first time. I don't like that same color. But maybe like a... No, that's too same. I do like the idea of some kind of different colored patch. It reminds me of Little Bear. Did he have a patch? Am I making this up? Yeah, he did. Okay, his nose and Tum Tum are the same color. So maybe I'm just overthinking. Perfect. You know about this guy? Do you know about this guy? This little guy was my childhood. Yeah, yeah. I was obsessed with that show. It makes sense. Things are adding up. Memories unlocked. I don't remember if I ever read any books. I remember like 4 books from my childhood, and they're all just random. He's got the patches. Interesting that you say that. My brain is doing the idea thing. Also, I do kind of like the way they do the line work on him. One random book from my childhood was Strega Nona. Okay, the woman on the front of this looks so familiar to me. I think with the eyebrows, this bear is actually very good. Hey, so everyone pretend to be shocked. Someone is threatening Rexy. Yeah, she told us cops were arriving. So she had to dip out. I thought she was threatening them. Yeah, I was not clear. I was not clear on what happened. Rexy gotta get her chonky truck. Wait, actually showing up? It wasn't really specified. She said something about cops being called and needing to leave. Some guy pulled in her driveway and started screaming. So she told him to leave. He started shouting, "That's absurd. That's ridiculous." Pulling into someone's driveway. Yeah. I was just thinking that. Like, what are you doing here? Okay. Okay. All right. If anyone has like creative raid calls, throw them at me. I'm too sleepy. Raid time already? Yeah, it was raid time like 15 minutes ago. Then Perfect distracted me for like actual good reason for once, so. We're gonna go see KJ again. I know we've been to him recently, but listen. I was inspired, like for once I appreciate the distraction. It was helpful. KJ's playing like a guitar battle game situation. Give the bear the lick tongue. I've already done it. Okay, my bad. I'm back. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Let's go show KJ some love. I'm gonna have to like raid and run because I need food and I need sleep. But I'm gonna be back Thursday. Probably do more character design stuff. We'll see. And then Friday, Iron Mario. Okay, it's raiding me out though. Expect that tongue. No. Okay, bye.